Good afternoon. I've had a number of requests to show people how to create 3D pop-up books online using ZooBurst, and so that's what we'll be covering today. The first thing that you need to do is create an account by registering. You click the register button here, and it will bring you to a simple form that you have to fill in. First name, last name, create a nickname, the email, set your birth date, and make sure that you set this to you are a teacher. Now when you look below, you have to fill in these CAPTCHA or reCAPTCHA items to make sure that it's actually a real person doing this. Agree to the terms of service and then click sign up. So it's that simple. It should take less than 5 minutes. So once you've created an account, you now go to sign in. Okay, make sure that you click on personal or teacher account, enter in the email that you've just created during the registration process, the password that you created during the registration process, and then click sign in. Okay, let's take a look at this section here. As I mentioned in the first session, here in this section here, it shows you that you can subscribe for either the monthly subscription or the yearly subscription, $9.99 or $49.99. The free subscription is enough for me. We are in the main page here. You can click on My Books to see the books that you've already created, and we'll be coming back to that section. My Classes is for premium members, so we can skip over that. You can also set up a profile. And let's look at editing the profile right now. So it has all your basic information for registration. If you'd like, you can add a website. You can do About Me. You can complete that section. Select your country, city, and so forth. This is all optional. You don't really have to do this, but just showing you everything. You can choose to receive email from ZooBurst, and once you've completed that, you can hit save profile information. You can also add a picture if you like. You would click on the pencil to add a picture, and once you do that, hit save profile information. So now you have a profile that's been created. So now let's go to My Books. And in order to create a new book, you click here, New Book. And what would you like to name your book? And today we will name this World Languages in APS. And this book is about, read the title, no, World Languages. So who can see the book? You can select here either everyone, only people with a valid password if you want to password protect it, or only me. And only me is good if you're working on the project currently and you don't want anyone to see it until it's completed. You can start off with only me, and then once you've completed the book, edit it and change it to everyone. So for this book, we'll leave it as everyone. And whether you'd like people to comment or not, you can leave that and then hit save. And we are about to go into the creation portion. So now creating a book with ZooBurst is fairly simple. Underneath you have your page narration, so you can talk about what's going on in that page. So you can click page narration underneath and then double click over this and start typing. So we'll type in World Languages in APS. Is part of the community. Okay, once you finish typing your sentence, click save, and now that's part of the narration. So now, if we'd like to add our own original pictures to the book, you would come here to this arrow which says upload a picture, click upload a picture, search for the folder where you have your pictures stored. In this case, mine are stored in ESOL Pics. And let's go to, let's check, Chinese. Once you click your picture, you see the preview on the side. This is on a Mac. Is the same process on a PC. Click open. You'll see that the file is uploaded successfully, and now it pops up on the side. So if I'd like to add this right to the book, all I have to do is click it, and it's there. Once you click on the picture, you can actually adjust the size. Okay, I'm sliding the size, the rotation, and once you see the red markers, that means you've reached a threshold of what it can do. So it won't let me rotate it any more than this. Is a small rotation, and that's because the picture is so big. You can also change the pop angle forward or backwards, and this is how it will pop up when you're actually viewing the book. And then there's some other options here as far as cut out invisible or using color, double-sided backing or use color, the pop delay, and then the pop time. And notice that I added these pictures to the book so that they would come straight to the front. So that's it for that part. So you can upload a picture, and it was fairly simple. So if you'd like to add an additional page, you come to the bottom where it says Page Manager and click the plus sign. So now you have page 2. Notice here now it has 2 pages, so you have 2 pages in your book. So what's happening on this page? We'll type in ESOL community meeting. Hit save to add that in. And let's do another picture that we'll add from pictures that we have already. So we'll click here and click open. We notice that the file has been uploaded successfully, and it appears in the book. So you click that one time, and now it's there. We can change the size, and let's keep it the small size first so that you can see with the rotation. There still isn't a lot of rotation that lets you do with these pictures, but so let's increase the size, and then we have the second one. Now, if you notice here, now that the picture is highlighted, you have something different at the bottom. It says character text, because what this actually lets you do is while you're reading the book, you can click on the picture if you want the picture to actually say something. So let's say, for example, with this actual picture, we will say, "We are here to support you." This is a parent community meeting. Okay, check. So when we read the book, this will pop up as, once you click on that, it will pop up and say what she's saying. So you can imagine that for story building with students. You could have 2 characters on the board. You can even have pictures of 2 different students and have them speak to each other, because bubbles will pop up above this picture. Okay, as a matter of fact, let's resize it so it's not so huge. And that's what you'll see. You see the exclamation point above? That's letting you know that there's text attached to that picture. So let's create a third page now by coming to the bottom, clicking create new page. And what I like to do for this one is just show you that you can add to the background. So once you find the picture that you want, and we already have 2 here, you can just click, instead of add pictures to book here, we will add the pictures to background. Click background, and that's where the pictures show up in the back. Okay, so fairly simple. Also, you can change and manipulate all the aspects of the page. You can change the page color to whatever you'd like to change it to, from the gray that it is to whatever you like. You can change the ground color to another color, and you can do this on each page. Horizon color, we can leave that white, and let's change this to, so you see how you can change the appearance of the book. It doesn't have to remain that same blue, green, and white. So now let's go from there. We've added a picture to the background. So the next thing we want to look at is using the clip art that's built into the program, to the website. So click create a new page again, and now we're up to our 4th page. And let's search for a new picture. Let's search for an animal. Let's say cat. Click the magnifying glass, and we have images of cats that will pop up. We'll switch add pictures back to the book, and click the cat, and there's our cat. So you see how the students have a lot of options that they can use. There's a ton of clip art in there that you can use, and so the students can actually search for what they like to do, to complete their story. So we'll make our cat bigger. Hey, Mr. Cat. And what is the cat doing? Okay, so there's our cat. Once again, you see that there's an indication that there's text attached to this, so we need to make it smaller so you can see it once we go into the book. And so that's the basics of creating a book in ZooBurst. There's other things that you can do. Sound is for premium members. So unless you want to pay for it, we can't do sound. But you have all the other options included. And let's go here. This is class media and drawing tools, which is a premium function as well. This is to show all your uploaded pictures in your account. We have 2 pictures found. This is to browse the clip art library. And you can choose from this list, and you see under A there's 3,530 items, and if you keep scrolling down you'll just see that there's a plethora of clip art that you can use to create your books. Also, we can show the pictures using this book, and unlock class media and drawing tools is another premium function. Okay, so now we're going to save the book that we've created, and it's a rather strange book, not connected, but it's already saved. And now what you can do is go to My Books, click OK, and our third book should be there, World Languages and APS. Click on your book, click play. And so here's our first picture. World Languages and APS is part of the community. So here's our ESOL community meeting. We see the exclamation point above with the speech bubble, so let's click on it. We are here to support you. There's the background picture with no text. And here is our little cat. And what does our cat want today, our little kitten? I want milk. Remember, we also have some other modes. We have the webcam mode when we're looking at a book. So you can click that, webcam. Click OK. Allow the camera. And remember, you can use the reality marker, or you can just use always on top. And when it's always on top, you take your hand, you wave it to turn the pages. Okay. All right, so pretty interesting. And remember, if you do use the reality marker, the augmented reality marker, you would click on top of marker or in front of marker, and that's it. Thank you. Once you create your own book, what you will do is click on the book after you go into the My Book section. Allow the book to come up. You can click Share underneath and copy this link to the clipboard and post this in the wiki in the Moodle site. Okay, so you'll copy this to the clipboard, direct link to this book, and this is what you can email out to people so that they can have a direct link and see the book that you created. So please share your creations with us and let us know what you think of it. All right? Thank you and have a good day. And as always, if you need additional help, please feel free to contact me.